Patreon.com/shadesandtrades if you want to join the private Discord for trade alerts. Cool, thanks man. I made over 50%. I'm really excited. Advice on when to buy and sell makes the difference of thousands of dollars. So again, patreon.com/shadesandtrades for trade alerts. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about the one, the only BBAI stock, Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm kidding, not Bed Bath & Beyond. I always like to make that joke. Bed Bath & AI, that would be one hell of a store. What is it going to be? Beds with AI in them? Okay, BBAI, Big Bear.ai Holdings. Finally, we got that breakout above 420. Finally. And I told you guys it would go to $5. So let's go over the technicals. We don't even need to touch on the fundamentals. We know what the fundamentals are like. This whole time, what have we been waiting for? We have been waiting for this thing to get moving, to join the rally in the markets. We've been waiting for this to start going, right? Because as I was mentioning, if you guys watched my SoundHound video, in that SoundHound video, I did mention BBAI because they're both pretty much the same setup. They both have the exact same setup. SoFi as well. They all have the same pattern, right? Went sideways, nobody wants it when it's cheap. SoundHound, sideways, nobody wants it when it's cheap. BBAI, sideways, nobody wants it when it's cheap, right? And now what's happening is all of these are breaking out and buyers are stepping in, and these things are so cheap because they're still at the purple line or under the purple line or near the purple line. BBAI is right at the purple line. It finally broke above that purple line. You can see it came, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Finally got above the purple line. It pushed down to the purple line. The purple line acted as support today. I think what else is there? I'm sure, yeah, the 200 exponential moving average as well. So either or, it doesn't matter what line you want to use. Blue, green, alien, black, I don't care. It doesn't matter, right? Just, it's a line, it's purple, it works, it comes down, and buyers showed up where it mattered. And you guys know every time it's come down to this purple line, it's nothing more than opportunity. When it finally gets above that purple line, what happened last time? Last time we had a huge crash from $10 to $2.36. Oh no, it's the end of the world. What happened when we finally got above this purple line? Well, it finally got up above it, held above it, used this purple line, as you can see here, as a support level, used it as a buying opportunity. That's another way to see it. Went sideways and then finally got that move to $8, pulled back, another boom to $8, pulled back to the purple line, then another boom to $9, rinse and repeat. Guys, remember what I was telling you. This is a stock that you buy once it's above the purple line, because we know that when it is above that purple line, we get lots of booms, lots of kabooms, lots of explosions, you know, big alerts, whatever term you want to use. That's when you get bullish. That's when you go crazy. That's when you start buying your leaps, your calls, your whatever. That's when you take out a loan, get your leverage, your margins, etc. Too many people, they make the mistake of taking out the loan from the bank, the margin, the leverage. They use it at the worst time possible. They use it when everything's like tanking. They use it under the purple line, when everything's dropping, when everything's bearish. You want to get crazy and greedy when we finally get above that sweet purple line. So, I know ZipTraderU has been talking about this for a while now. Hey, it's weird. ZipTraderU was telling people to buy up here, whereas I was telling people to sell. Like, get the hell out. Like, just wait for it. It should come back down to like 3 to 4, and it did. So if you followed ZipTraderU, you probably just kept averaging down. Whereas with me, I was telling you guys, hey, down here is the time to buy, with a stop loss down here at $3. And what did I tell you? If you guys have been following this channel, you guys, I give it to you straight. You know I give it to you play by play. You know how I got good at this shit? Because I fucking keep it to the point, and I keep it real with you guys. And guys, I've made thousands of videos, thousands. That's 1,000+ charts. I've read tens of thousands of charts at this point. But 1,000 videos means 1,000 different stocks that I'm analyzing, or the same stock multiple times, right? You know the what is it? The Bruce Lee quote. You're not afraid of the guy that's read each chart one time. You're afraid of the guy that's read the same chart 10,000 times. Well, I'm telling you right now, I've probably read BBAI thousands of times at this point. I've read the chart thousands of times. I know this like the back of my hand. I told you guys, if you want to buy here, stop loss at $3. If this is the bottom, it should not come down here to $3 and stop you out at the low. If this is truly the bottom, you should not get stopped out. And look at that. It never came. It never hit. Never even saw it again. So, guys, this is a buy, sell target of 8, 10, and 12. I don't know if it'll go higher than that. If we're keeping it real, I'm giving you realistic price targets because, you know, I could just say the most biggest garbage numbers ever. You know, I could just tell you, yeah, it's going to go to 100, guys. It's going to make that Palantir move, that sweet move to 100. Get excited. We're going to the moon. I could say that, but that's just not my style. Number one, I like to keep it real. So we know this can go to 10. We know this can go to 8. Those are realistic targets. You can see in the past here it ran to 6. Here it made a high of 5. Here it ran to 1036. I remember one of my Discord members, Bull for Life, Seb Luke, he bought up here thinking it was going to go to the moon, and I told him, I'm like, don't do that. That's stupid. You're chasing high, hoping it goes to the moon. That's probably going to tank, and it did. So he took a small loss, and he learned from his mistakes. Like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't chase high, because that's idiotic. I'm chasing when I should be buying low, right? It's buy low, sell high, not buy high at the top and hope it goes to the moon. Like that's not a good strat. And then here it ran to $8.50. Here it tried for $10, but then that's the October crash because the government shut down, and then we crashed all the way down to $3. So now you know the cycles. If this is your first time going through these cycles, now you know. Now you know BBI can go up a lot and then it will crash a lot, and you buy when it crashes a lot. But in the bull run, you're going to get plenty of pump and dumps. You can see that very clearly. Huge pump to 10, crashes to the purple line, another pump, another pump, another pump. Easy money. You can also flip the stock a lot once it goes in the sideways range. Guys, even though I've been doing this for a long time, even though I know what the hell I'm talking about, believe me, I learned a lot. This bear market, I learned a lot. Like, wow, it likes to go sideways for a while. And I mean, you could just flip it for 10, 20% over and over again. So you better believe I'm going to remember that for next bear market. Because we're going to get plenty of bear markets, guys. It's part of the game. Crashes are going to happen. It's part of the game. I'm going to repeat that. It's part of the game. I don't know why people get into the stock market, but don't want to deal with, I guess they just want things to go straight up. They watch too many Wall Street of Wolf or whatever it's called. They watch too many movies and think they're just going to jump in and the money's just going to print. Absolutely, the money will print if you're doing this in a bull market, but unfortunately a lot of people join this game towards the end of the bull market, and they feel like utter garbage because they're not printing money, and then they get disillusioned and so on and so forth. But here we are. I've been telling you guys, this is a buy. This is it. Like, I don't know what else to say. Am I buying? No, probably not, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not, because I'm in SoFi. I have SoundHound calls, and quantum stocks are going to make another move higher as well. So I don't think, if I'm being honest with you, I don't, maybe I'll buy, but I'm in other stocks, right? When you have so many stocks that were cheap and undervalued under the purple line, while space stocks and quantum stocks were rallying, I mean, guys, right? Like, I can't be in every stock, but I see the opportunity in SoundHound, I see the opportunity in SoFi, and I see that same opportunity in BBI. So it's kind of a matter of, you know, pick and choose your poison, I guess. Pick one and have at it, right? Pick one and have at it. So yeah, I give it a buy. Maybe I'll jump in. I mean, if I jump in, it'll be, yeah. If I jump in, guys, I'll let you know. If you're in the Discord, I'll let you know. I'll probably jump in at the end of the day. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of jumping in end of day. End of day is what I'm thinking. Around 2:55 p.m. Central Time, I will be alerting QBTS stock and SoFi. So maybe SoFi and BBI, maybe. I have to say maybe because I'm not sure. It really depends on how we close by the end of the day. So there you go, guys. That is it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. And as always, join the Discord for alerts. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys. And I take my chance. Risk is managed. I let